I've paid my dues.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the 2011 NCAA Division II National Championship Volleyball Team. Number 1, Megan Carlson. Number 2, Cassie Haig. Number 3, Kayla Kennecke. Number 4, Amanda Conecci. Number 5, Michelle Graham. Number 6, Taylor Feldstead. Number 7, Ashley Murtha. Number 8, Katie Habeck. Number 9, Cassie Weaver. Number 10, Erin Lauersdorf. Number 11, Emily McDonough. Number 12, Ellie Duffy. Number 13, Kara Piaski. Number 16, Lisa Atkinson. Assistant coach, Maggie Mixel. Assistant coach, George Padgen. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Head Coach of the Year, Brady Starkey. There they are, your 2011 NCAA Division II National Championship Volleyball Team. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center court and Director of Athletics, Tom Rubelke.
Thanks, Warren. Thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight in this cold, chilly winter evening. We appreciate you taking your time coming out here and visiting with us and celebrating this great occasion. Earlier today, as I was helped setting up for this event today, I was just looking around and I seen all these banners sitting up here, and I started to think back a little bit as to where we all came from and where we're trying to get. And you know, we've only been a part of the NCAA and the Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference since 1999. And as you can see, we've had our fair share of success from those white banners hanging up there, and of course these 5 blue ones up in front here. Yeah. And I just can't help but think about, in our first year of NSIC, our volleyball program, which Brady Starkey was a part of at that time, went 0-4. We were 0-4 in our first year in the NSIC. We never won a match, to where we have won the last 9 championships. And all those banners are hanging up there as well. It's just an awesome feat. And just to let you know that the Northern Sun is probably, if not the best volleyball conference in the country. And at this time, I'm just going to ask him to wave real quick, but our conference commissioner is here tonight to help celebrate this occasion. Please welcome Butch Raymond. Butch is obviously a great friend of mine, a great friend of Concordia, and of course the Northern Sun. So it's kind of showing, it kind of tells you how far we've come in those short time. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes, but before I do, I'm going to ask that President Reese comes out. I'm going to introduce you to President Reese, let him say a couple of words. Please welcome our President, Tom Reese.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much, and I want to also thank you all for coming tonight on this special occasion. It's not an exaggeration to say that this is one of the most remarkable accomplishments in the history of intercollegiate athletics in the United States, and it deserves a round of applause for that reason alone. No one in Division II has ever accomplished anything like this, and very few others have done anything like it at any level of intercollegiate competition. So we could not be more proud of all that have gone before to make this happen, and of course of our 2011 National Championship team. It's a great pleasure for me as president to congratulate all of you, but also to congratulate the many people, parents, small town coaches, coaches all over the country, and students and others on our university who have been part of making this happen. Of course, I came late to this train as president, and so I want to thank Dr. Holtz for retiring. He's here tonight and is still your biggest fan, so let's give a round of applause to Dr. Holtz, who's loved this program for so many years. And as I told the ladies at O'Gara when they got back from California, I want to thank them for winning, so I was not the first president in the last 5 years to not win a national championship. Thank you very much for doing that. Took a lot of pressure off. And finally, I'd like to thank you for converting my wife to one of your big fans. I have to tell you something about Susie. When we go to see a Twins game, she always brings 9 magazines, 1 for every inning. That's kind of the deal for me to get her to go along. But when she comes to watch the Golden Bears play volleyball, she doesn't bring any magazines. She's with you all the way. So thank you very much from me and Susie. Congratulations, and congratulations from our board and for everyone associated with Concordia University. We're proud of you and just think it's terrific.
Thank you, President Reese. Thank you very much. As I said earlier, I had a chance to think about these banners today as we were out here working in the arena. And the first thing I thought of was the memories that they have created for me. And it started down in Washburn University back in 2007, and that's the first national championship banner. And it was our first national championship, and it happened just 8 years after becoming a member of the Northern Sun and NCAA Division II. And I still remember that day. I was sitting on the bench on a bleacher with Dr. Lamont and our friend Butch Raymond, and when that final ball hit the floor, I don't know. I don't know if I can explain the feeling I got. It was incredible. And then I think a lot of you, for the second and third ones in 2008 and 2009, I think a lot of you helped celebrate them as well, right here on this floor. We had the opportunity to host that great event. And during that time, or I should say after that time, I don't know that everybody still believed. I don't think everybody in the country still believed that we were a national championship caliber volleyball program. But the fourth year kind of proved it. Fourth year, we went down to Louisville, Kentucky for the NCAA Fall Festival. It was a marvelous event. And once again, young ladies pulled it through. They did an awesome job with number 4. But I think the one that's going to stand out the most in my mind is the one that we just finished up here earlier in December out in Cal State San Bernardino. I think a lot of you were here when we played Cal State San Bernardino the last time on this floor, and there was some sour feelings with them as far as I was hosting 2 years in a row. And we went into their place this year. They were ranked number 1 in the country. They were riding a 4-year win streak in their building. They hadn't lost in 4 years in their building. They were undefeated on the year, and we came away with a 3-set victory. And much like it was here when we played here, they had 4,000 of their closest, dearest friends in the audience, and they were very vocal as to who they liked. They made it clear their choice was Cal State San Bernardino, and I was so proud of these girls. When I went down to shake Coach Starkey's hand, he had it in his eye, and he said that this is the one that probably felt the best. But the best feeling that night was when I walked up to the athletic director and shook his hand, and he looked me in the eye and said, "You guys are very good. You guys are unbelievable." And that was the first time I think they'd ever really said that publicly. Well, anyway, I want to bring out Brady Starkey here to say a couple words to you. But just before I give him the microphone, I'm just gonna go say a couple things about Brady. He just finished his 9th season as head volleyball coach here at Concordia. He has an overall record of 306 wins and 26 losses. He has an NSIC record of 156 wins and 4 losses. 4 losses. And with 6 of the 9 seasons, he was undefeated in conference. He's won the conference championship every season for the last 9. He 7 NCAA national tournament berths, 1 NCAA runner-up, and of course 5 national championships, 9 Sweet 16 appearances, 36 AVCA, American Volleyball Coaches Association, 36 All-Americans, and a 38-4 in NCAA tournament record in tournament play. 38-4. Please say hello to Brady Starkey.
I don't know if anybody else feels uncomfortable but after that, but I do. I think that, those records are awesome, but they really, it's really because of all the kids that we have playing for us that are the ones that are winning all those records. We have some phenomenal kids here that work unbelievably hard, and we are really, really fortunate to get to coach them. First, I just kind of want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We appreciate you guys' support. We had some great fans come with us in Cal San Bernardino. They had huge numbers there in terms of how many people that they had, but like always, I thought our fans are awesome. They come here and they really support us hard, they cheer hard, and they did the same at Cal San Bernardino, and I swear they were just as loud, if not louder at times, than Cal San Bernardino fans. And I don't know if part of that was because our girls were silencing their crowd a little bit, which was kind of nice. But I want to thank our fans a lot. Next, I'd really like to thank our administration, President Reitz, President Holtz, Tom Rubes, our athletic director. Everywhere we go, teams, they get support from their administration, but I guarantee that it's nothing like we have here. We work for some of the greatest people, and we're really lucky to have them, and they support us so wholeheartedly all the time. So I just really want to thank them because you guys are great. Next, I'd just really like to thank our girls, okay? You guys are ridiculous, You come in here and you work unbelievably hard every day, and it kind of just, the proof comes with what you guys do at the end of the seasons. You just buy into everything that we do, you trust it, and you work hard at it, and it's a testament to you of what kind of people that you are. So I just want to thank you guys for an incredible season. So thank you, and thanks everybody for coming, and let's go basketball.
All right, ladies, we need some help. We got a banner here that we need to unveil.
One last time, ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for your national championship volleyball team.